Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is David Hood with TigerNet.com. It's Tuesday press conference day. Of course, Clemson looking ahead to playing Charlotte, 7:30 p.m. inside Death Valley. Game will be broadcast on the ACC network. Couple of notes. There's a movie called Safety being shot at halftime. So the producer was here today. He's asking for all of the fans to stay in their seats at halftime so they can get a great shot. There's going to be a reenactment of, I think, the Florida Atlantic game back in 2006. The movie Safety, a Disney production all about McElrathbey and his little brother Famar. He had to take care of him. It's going to have a lot of Clemson connections in there, so make sure you stay in your seat if you're going to be here at halftime of the game. Now, looking ahead to Charlotte, Dabo Swinney had his press conference today. Some notes. It's Dabo Swinney's 150th game as head coach of the Clemson Tigers. He's actually a little over halfway to Frank Howard's 295 games as head coach. Dabo's now second on the all-time list. His son Will was here today, and Will said, he thinks he's been here for most of the 150. And back in 2009, he actually started helping out on the sidelines as a touch counter. So I asked Will what he meant by that, and he said, look, we had C.J. Spiller on the team at that time, and somebody had to make sure that C.J. was getting his touches. So that's exactly what I did. I was counting who all got to touch the football. I asked him, I said, did you ever go in at halftime and say, hey, Dad, C.J.'s only caught it 4 or 5 times or handed it or carried it 3 or 4 times. You got to get him more. He said, yeah, a couple times I did. But so both sons will be on the field. Will, his brother, Drew, both wide receivers on the Clemson team, they'll be on the field Saturday for their dad's 150th game. KJ Henry also came in for interviews today. He's playing faster. He said he's not thinking as much. I asked him, I said, look, do you and Xavier Thomas, do you have some kind of bet who's going to get to the quarterback first? He said, no, not really. Xavier's a lot faster than I am, but KJ's just working on becoming a more dominant player, a more complete player. His dad used to coach at Charlotte. KJ said, look, I've got some friends on that team. Wish my dad was still there because then it would be more personal. Of course, his dad, now coaching elsewhere. They have a bye week this week, so he's going to get to come watch KJ play. Again, a lot of little side notes for a game a lot of people may be overlooking. Clemson and Charlotte, 7:30 in the Valley Saturday. This is David Hood with TigerNet.com. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.